I joined the Billionaires Fitness Club, $50,000 membership.
This gym costs 100 times more than the average American spends on fitness each year. Let's see if it's worth it. Welcome to Love Life.
Forget the average amount that American spends on fitness each year. This is more than most people make in a year. Median salary is like $62,000. This is people's entire annual income spent on a gym.
$50,000 a year wellness fortress for LA's health-obsessed elite. For the next 24 hours, I'm going to be experiencing life as one of its lucky members to see how far money can really take you in the pursuit of longevity.
I don't know what a gym would have to offer me for me to spend $50,000 a month. It would have to be concierge, everything. I'm talking valets, doctors at my beck and call, an apartment above it that I can live in, 24/7 free food. I mean, it would just have to be my entire life is built around this gym.
Right off the bat, this place is absolutely massive. It's 45,000 square feet. And on the window, it looks like they offer a ton of things. Lymphatic compression, I don't even know what
A lot of these look like things that they're just running out of things to add. So they're like hyperbolic oxygen therapy.
This stuff is. This is pretty crazy. It's really cool. There's a massive window into the gym. It's kind of reminding me of Krispy Kreme. When you look—
That's it? That's all you get? There's not a single squat, rack, or bench press there. How is this $50,000?
And see the donuts being made? I can just look in right now.
How is this $50,000?
And see all of the freshest offerings. And all the new—
In classic rich person fashion, they took just easiest thing to do, which was just build a gym. You just throw a bunch of weight stuff in there, and they messed it up by making it like weirdly specific machines that I'm sure they're going to get to later. But like, what is this? What is this? What is this? These don't do anything. They're just expensive for the sake of being expensive.
And see all of the freshest offerings and all the new gym equipment.
If I was paying $50,000, I would be so mad. This looks like
this
a centipede.
This is like a gym in like 2075. And like, look at this thing. This just looks like some sort of like alien.
This is just a worse bench press. It's a worse bench press that costs 100 times as much as the bench press that you have. This is like classic tech or finance, bro, where they took something that worked just fine and they were like, well, we can make it more complicated and then charge more money for it because we think it looks cooler, even though functionally it's actually worse.
And DDR thing. This is gonna be an interesting day. Right when you walk in, this place has a vibe unlike any gym I've seen before. Very open, bright, and very Whole Foods-like, which makes sense. You'll see why soon. Love life? I mean, if you can afford this place, how could you not love life? So this place is actually opened by the people who started Whole Foods.
Yeah, that tracks.
What does that even mean? Does that mean organic barbells? Do those exist? And that also begs the question, when is the Trader Joe's gym coming? So today I'm gonna be experiencing the unlimited membership, which they also call the concierge membership, $50,000.
Okay, so it's $50,000 if you pay per year, but it's $43.75 if you pay monthly. That is more than the entirety of my paycheck. That is just an unbelievable amount of money to spend on a gym.
And why would they call it the concierge membership? Concierge work for people. You think this would be called like the emperor membership or something?
Okay,
As the newest
pickleball
concierge
courts.
member,
You can't find those anywhere else except for a $50,000 a month gym.
Escorted by Michael, the president of Love Life, to the spa area because otherwise I would probably get lost. For context, this place used to be a Best Buy. Is this real?
It is a preserved moss. Yeah, it was once real.
The first test I'm doing is an RMR test to see what my calorie burn is at rest. This will allow them to make an optimized diet plan based on my goals.
Wow, this feels amazing. I'm in a zero gravity chair. This chair even has a massage feature in it.
What does zero gravity chair even mean? That's just a regular chair that leans back. Look at this. I can do it too, Will. And this cost me $25 at a yard sale.
I'm getting a massage right now. They said for the next 15 to 20 minutes, my goal is to get as relaxed as humanly possible. Like almost to the point that I'm about to fall asleep. I feel like I'm in like a cult leader waiting room. We have all these chairs in a circle that are facing each other. But then this statue's in the middle, blocking our eye contact.
If I'm paying $50,000 a month, I want my own room for this thing. I don't want to be in there with 6 other people. You think I'm dropping 50 grand in order to have to be around other people? I want my own room with my own guy and my own machine. I don't want to talk to anyone else.
Kind of like a weird choice. So we're here with Devon. He's gonna be doing my RMR test for me.
After 15 minutes of doing absolutely nothing, it was time to mask up and do another 20 to 25 minutes of absolutely nothing, which is hard for me because I usually don't shut up. But to get the best results, I need to chill out as much as possible.
It better be over 2,000 calories, or else it's a scam.
In the next 20 minutes, we'll just kind of see what the gas exchange is saying and what the data is saying. So now we're just gonna let them rest. The more at rest he is, the more quiet and peace he is, the much more truer the data will get. Hopefully that wasn't too bad. Go.
Oh, man.
There you go. Feels good to breathe again, right?
Man, I ascended to like a new level of relaxation.
Really?
Yeah, my brain is scrambled eggs.
Yeah, man. No, I feel you. The toughest part of most people for this test, honestly, is just not doing anything. The very first thing we look at is this bottom chart. So this bottom chart is just going to show us the speed of your metabolism.
I was happy to see my metabolism was on the higher side with an RMR around 2300, burning through carbs nice and efficiently, which is the best news I've heard all day.
Which should be clear, like, it's pretty cool that they give you an RMR test, but I did one of those body fat percentage test things where they stick you in a tank and they pump air in there and they give you what percentage body fat you are and what percentage muscle you have. And also an RMR test. And I want to say it was like $80 for both of them at the university in the town I live. It sounds really fancy, but it's just something that they let like the PT students do on the weekends for $80. This is not $50,000 cool.
See, your body is burning 37.8% fat and it's burning 62.2% carbs. So you lean slightly carb heavy, but most people do.
I like donuts.
Yeah.
So it's good to know.
We all like donuts.
Yeah.
We just did the RMR. Now we are walking into the medical wing to meet with a doctor. So it's time to see what kind of prescriptions they're willing to write for me. This is beautiful. I mean, I wouldn't mind bending over and coughing in one of these.
I followed the doctor all the way down the hall to the very back room that they call the medical suite, where typically famous people are sneaked in through the back door, that door right there. It was really nice of them to help me feel special for the day.
We have something on the screen. Tell me about it.
This is a nutrigenomics test. What that means is that what kind of nutrition we intake can change the outcome of our symptoms based on our genes.
Does this test help?
Okay, just to be clear, I have no nutritional knowledge. I don't have any qualifications here, but my bullshit meter is going crazy right now. It is off the charts. Like, oh, well, based on your genetics, different nutritional inputs result in different nutritional outputs and like results out. Like that sounds like something that a tech bro says to a room full of billionaire investors to try and get them to invest in his $50,000 a month gym. I know I keep saying a month. It's $50,000 a year gym. Again, I have no qualifications. I have no medical qualifications, but this sounds like a lie. This sounds like something I would make up in order to get investor money. This sounds like a Theranos.
You guys develop a plan for a member, like in the gym and in their diet?
Absolutely. So with this test, it is reviewed by myself, the physician, and with a nutritionist in order to reach that goal of prevention, reducing symptoms, and also longevity.
Is this like primary like medical care?
We can do everything your primary care would do, but it's on a membership basis. So we can handle all the assessments and more, all the,
For 50 grand, I better get my own doctor that shows up to my house at 3 a.m. to give me blood work when I feel like it.
annual checkup, all the sick care.
I mean, I'm Canadian and I'm even jealous of that. Yeah, damn.
You should be a little jealous too because you can get in here within a couple days, not 3 weeks or 3 months.
Is it 24/7?
That's pretty nice.
Medical care?
We do have a 24/7
Is it extra?
membership.
It's
It's called
extra.
Unlimited. It
Yeah.
gives you unlimited doctor time, unlimited physical therapist, unlimited personal trainer, unlimited use of the space.
I think people might think it's expensive, but like these days, if you stub your toe, you go to the doctor, that's gonna run you $1,000.
With the unlimited membership coming with 24/7 doctor access, the price tag all of a sudden seems like a pretty good deal.
I would guarantee you that the access to the doctor is included in the gym price, but then if the doctor writes you prescriptions or has to do any other test, like they can't do MRIs or x-rays on site there. They have to send you somewhere else. Then that's outpatient. They might not even be in network. Now you're out, $35,000 or whatever it costs in the United States right now. It sounds good. It looks bad.
Next, it was time to take a look at the gym, which consists of indoor pickleball courts, traditional weights, some pretty cool high-tech stuff that I've never seen before, and a full recovery zone. Traditional
Sorry, what
weights,
does that say?
some pretty cool high-tech stuff
iMove is the dumbest tech bro name for fitness equipment I've ever heard.
that I've never seen before, and a full recovery zone.
I gotta say that this gym looks like a professional sports team's gym. There's not a lot of machines. There's a lot of like the basic things, which doesn't necessarily mean it's bad at all. It has everything that you need. They have like these sick custom racks here. It also looks like they have like a 2-to-1 TV to membership ratio, which is always good. Like I could feel like I could claim these two while I'm working out, and I'm not taking away from anyone else's experience. They got the Kaiser machines, just like at Continuum Club. So if a gym has Kaiser, safe to say you probably can't afford it.
One of the reasons
Wow, Will just really called me poor to my face, huh?
This is why Kaiser machines are so great is because they run on compressed air to deliver smooth, consistent resistance throughout the entire range of motion with less shock on the joints.
Amazing turf. Now, I was actually surprised.
To be fair, it does look like a pretty nice gym. They've got everything you want. It's like well set up. You get that. You win this time, Love Life.
In the demographic that they were talking about, that the dumbbells actually go all the way up to 140s. I was expecting it to be going up to 50s like a hotel gym, so I was pleasantly surprised about that. Tons of cardio machines, and then you get over to the fancy stuff here. Not a very busy gym as well. I was hoping to see some celebrities.
I would bet that they had to inform everybody that they were going to have someone there that was filming, and so all the really famous people chose not to show up because they don't want to dox what gym they go to and have people show up and try and get in. But also, if I'm paying 50 grand, I want the gym to myself. If I'm paying $50,000 per year, I drop my $4,500 check off at the beginning of the month. I walk in and I can't get a bench press or a squat rack. I'm leaving. I want my money back.
Don't see any yet. Maybe they're gonna come. I wanted to work in with one of them. Doesn't seem like a very hardcore gym, but you can do some damage in here.
It was time for the next thing on the to-do list as a concierge member, the longevity assessment, starting with grip strength.
If you tested me at 17, you'd think I live forever, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So
You're like the freshest guy at the gym, by the way.
oh, thank you,
Jordans,
man.
Like,
Every now and then, I step out there every now and then.
Do people
man.
tell you look like Kobe?
Every day.
Every day. He looks like Kobe.
Every day. I
R.I.P.
hear
Kobe,
that
yeah.
all the time. They tell me I look like a love child between Tupac and Kobe. So I'm like,
Holy.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I just talk to my mom and figure out what she had going on. Grip strength. You get 2 tries. Let's see what you got. Squeeze, 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 and release. All right, we got a 141. I will say that just broke the record.
That's pretty good.
The club record
That's
up
pretty
until this
impressive.
point was 139. All right, so you
Is that
got a
serious?
new record.
Do I get a free membership now?
Yeah, for today. 123 and above puts you in the strong category. So essentially, you're gonna live forever. So it's great. Next, we'll go into farmer's care.
Is this a real test or like a metaphorical test to see if I can handle the load of life's burdens?
So when you say is it real or metaphorical, sort of expand on that. What do you mean?
It's just a joke.
Test 2 is farmer's carries. I have to see if I can hold 100% of my body weight for 1 minute.
In my world, that's 2 rounds, man.
Yeah, man, that's it. In my world, that's 3 rounds. Ready?
Yep.
And go. All right, nice and slow.
Well, I'm not knocking the guy specifically. I forget what they said his name was. I'm sure he's got qualifications. Doubtless he is much better at his job than I could ever be. But the fact that all you do at this place is they do something they can do at any university for like $50, then you carry some dumbbells around and then you squeeze a thing really hard as your fitness assessment. You can do that anywhere for like 1/100th of the price. I've not seen one interesting or specialized thing that you can do only here and nowhere else. Absolutely nothing justifies this exorbitant fee, especially when you consider that if I had 50 grand to blow, I would just build my own home gym. $25,000 gets you one of the best homes gyms imaginable, and you don't have to worry about any of this. Whereas they have him going somewhere, paying $4,500 a month for it, and then carrying around dumbbells that he could have bought off Amazon for $100.
I knew we should have got those hundreds, making it look easy.
I'm carrying Whole Foods grocery bags right now, man.
That's it. And so you leaned into it. So the idea is, can you carry groceries out of the car as you age into life? All right.
If you're carrying 200 pounds of groceries, maybe it's just best not to ask questions. Plausible deniability.
And we're gonna turn, come back. 15 seconds to go. And time. You set those down, watch your foot. Yeah. Woo. Not bad, huh? Is that something that you normally do? Are you normally doing farmer's carry?
No, hell no.
Not at all?
No.
Really? You got a chance. Yeah.
I got the club record on the grip.
He's up to 141.
He's so proud
Mine's like
of that.
132, but I wasn't really trying, but it's fine.
I was crushing the test so far, but this next one humbled me.
For this one, you gotta stand up. You can't rock.
Oh, I can't do like the...
You cannot rock. You gotta sit normal, so you'll be sitting all the way up, and you just have to stand up. You can bring your legs back towards you a little bit more, but you can't cross your legs. The mind won't even wrap around it, right? And you gotta stand up. We have had people do this.
Can you do it?
I cannot.
Okay, I feel a bit
My
better.
hips are completely
What?
lying.
How do you do that?
Okay.
Because your center of gravity is always going to be like not under your
I can't
feet,
rock.
right? So you can't
Yep.
stand.
What?
I feel so helpless.
Wait, yeah.
Right? Your mind won't even wrap around it. You're like, what do I even do?
Like I'm like loading right now.
Yeah, trying to figure out like how's it
I'm
even make
glitching.
sense.
I'm glitching.
What we find is the younger people they are, the more their hips are able to Thankfully, I get to put you in average in one of the categories.
How
That
are you
makes me
even
feel
supposed to do
good.
that?
That was just average?
Next test is a wall sit that you need to hold for 3 minutes to get a perfect score.
Come take a seat. Tell me what you want for Christmas.
Oh man, if I come sit down, man, maybe I might get what I want for Christmas. Was that a leg shake, man? That was
No.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a leg shake, or unless you just started
Whoever this guy is, they don't pay him enough.
to twerk.
They
I
don't
didn't know
pay
what
him
was going on. We got to edit out that sit on your lap joke.
Oh, no, we're keeping it in.
Yeah, no, I've had some regrettable moments around here. And time. All right. All right. We'll let you, good job. We'll let those recover. We'll go 3:01.
Then I needed to hold a plank for at least 2 minutes before heading over to the fancy machines for a balance test.
Gee, okay, fine that we're getting to the fancy machines, but again, all they did was like get up off the ground, sit against a wall, hold a plank. This is like all of that is actually stuff that you could just do. I could do this right here in my office. I don't need to spend $4,500.
You got to try to stay on this thing. I haven't had anybody fly off yet.
I can survive the wildest rise, man.
Okay, yeah. If you fly off, let's please get it on camera. All right, so.
Do I get to...
You do not get to hold on. So what happens is if your hands touch, you fail. To be able to get into the excellent category, you got to make it to level 5.
Want to stand behind me just in case I can you can break my fall if you want?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I think you'll be fine. Yeah. We had the 80-year-old lady on here and she didn't fall, but hey, it's fine. Whoa, there you go. Way to fight it. Way to fight it.
You know what this is? It's literally just this. So it's like this Wii Fit balance test. What is this? Yeah. And then you have to like try and get your balance perfectly between the two. This is just the $50,000 version of that. It's crazy how we just came full circle. And the only thing we managed to do was charge way more money for it and call it something stupid like iMove.
Awesome.
That angle,
awesome,
though.
awesome.
Cameraman knew that.
And time.
Yeah,
Good
surf's
work,
up,
man.
dude.
Good
Cameraman
work.
understood the assignment there.
It was now time to test my 1 rep max for the squat and bench press on the OxFit. But before we started lifting, I had to calibrate myself to the machine for it to understand all my movements.
Really looking at the range of motion
Bench
that you
press
got
is a
going on
bench
in your
press.
hips. It's the most I've ever.
It doesn't matter what your movements look like if you just bench press and then you bench press. Like you don't have to know anything like that.
Ever talked about another man's hips and
This is just another case of it being bizarrely overcomplicated so that rich people spending $50,000 a year think they're getting something better than the common poor man.
So I bring that out of...
You do, yeah, that's fine, man, yeah. But you can see, actually, you've got a little bit of range of motion things going on.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, no, that's not good. So we definitely got some range of motion challenges going on.
I wanted to see that. Squat depth.
Squat did get low.
Yeah.
So he can get low with the squats.
But then people are starting to be like, yo, that wasn't deep enough.
Yeah, but let's also make sure we don't ignore that one. As we highlight the squat, we definitely want to make sure.
No, just, yeah.
Now we got 1 rep max. We can start off with squat.
Whoa.
Now, a couple different options on here. You can do a virtual mirror, which
it
is
just
what we're doing
cables?
now if you like want to check yourself out. I just want to make sure my hair always looks good. That's the thing. But you can kind of see.
You cannot convince me that this is better. This is not better than just loading it on a dumbbell. Just because it costs $100,000 for the machine does not make this superior in some way. It just makes rich people think that they are superior.
That 273 does not feel like 273.
It does not, man.
I will say the weights felt so much harder on this than normal. It was extremely difficult to keep balanced.
Yeah, that's because it's not conforming to gravity. It's being pulled down at weird angles. The balance is thrown off by the fact that it's cables on a bar instead of just normal weights.
But you can kind of see how it pulls you from every direction.
That's
so that
like
273
that's
feels.
like 405.
It feels a lot heavier. All right, so 227 for 1. I'm gonna go ahead and circle it ahead of time. Something tells me you got 227.
Yeah?
All right, we'll see what you got.
Normally 225 pounds on the bench press is incredibly easy. Here, I almost failed the lift.
Good. Nice. 227 feels completely different.
That's so dumb. If I take a 225-pound bench press and I put all the weights on the left side of it and then I can't pick it up, I'm not going to be like, wow, look at this cool new machine I made that makes it so much harder. Like, no. The balance was off because what you did is stupid. There's no reason it should be this difficult. The bizarre over-engineering of this is crazy to me.
227. Now let's lean into some of the advanced settings that you can do on here. This is going to send some random impulses to left, right, and this is really good for working stability. Since you struggle with the 227, we'll make it a little lighter for you.
Okay.
You know, I usually start at 227, but it's fine. Oh, wow. And you can see how it's really challenging your bench press, but this is gonna help with stability like crazy. Now, if you wanna see how the spotter kicks in, You struggle, you struggle, you struggle, you struggle. I'm not gonna leave you under there forever, right? Oh man, you're stuck. You're stuck under there, you're stuck under there, you're stuck under there.
Why are you doing this?
Save him, dude.
All right,
He's
low.
not gonna
But you
make
can see like there's no weight on there.
Yeah.
Good job, man. Killed it.
Man. Yeah.
All right,
so based on my score.
Your score?
Yeah.
Poor.
Aren't you gonna live forever?
Well, it says based on your score, you should probably make some plans. On this one, I want you to think whack-a-mole, okay?
Okay.
So it's not about necessarily how hard you hit it.
Hey, you know where else has this? Dave and
What she
Buster's.
said.
I bet
But
this is the little
it's
light
more
thing that you
about,
have to slap really fast.
You gotta sort of like
Yeah.
with your palm. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
They don't even work. Look at that. He keeps hitting them and they don't turn off. If I'm paying 50 grand, I want the lights to turn off when I hit them. What is this?
I'm not hitting these hard enough. I already know he's laughing behind me.
Nice. Not bad, not bad. So we got 576 average reaction time. I would say that is around the sort of your hand, okay?
Yeah.
Anyone to get you injured. You signed a waiver, didn't you?
Hit it a bit too hard.
All right, that happens.
That's it, yeah.
That happens, you know. I do
Get
that
too
all.
into it, you know?
I do that all the time
Yeah.
too, man.
Yeah.
That minute. For you, the areas that obviously I would say that you need improvement in, hip flexibility.
Yeah.
We also saw a little bit of tightness in the shoulders, internal, external rotation, and then you weren't able to stand up. It just means you're getting old, man.
Yeah.
The younger people that do this, they stand right up.
I completed the longevity assessment and things are looking good for me.
Savage.
Hopefully. Devon then showed me another cool piece of technology that allows you to make
He says another cool piece of technology, like we've seen a single cool piece of technology.
even the lightest weights feel extremely difficult.
I don't want to make it too tight.
Tighter the better, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's only going to be a minute, so it doesn't really matter.
Is this supposed to accelerate muscle growth?
It does, but what they really advertise this for is recovery.
I was actually starting to get a pump curling nothing but air.
I can't guarantee that I wouldn't look down on my children if this is how they get jacked.
It's like ChatGPT, man.
Yeah, it's true.
Curls.
Does it just squeeze your arms?
ChatGPT in the gym.
But now think about it. Not that I'm looking at how vascular you are, but look how vascular you are already.
He is checking me out. You're checking me out, Devon.
I noticed it, but I didn't. What is doing?
That's because all it's doing is just squeezing so the blood can't get out of your arms. You can probably do this yourself. If you squeeze really hard, then you're like, your hand's going to become more vascular as all the blood gets trapped in there. This doesn't do anything.
Doing from sort of a physiological standpoint is what's even better, as it's forcing all of that growth hormone, all of that testosterone. Well, could turn into testosterone.
I don't think
That'd
that's
be great.
true. He said it's forcing all that growth hormone and testosterone into your arms. I don't think that's how that works. I think it's just trapping the blood in your arm. It's not forcing extra. You don't have more blood that this is forcing into your arm. What does that even mean? How would that even work? If you squeeze it so hard that the blood can't leave, it's not forcing new blood in there. It's actively restricting blood from getting out. Oh, hold on. I'm checking if there's any validity to this. Well, hold on. I might be wrong. Blood flow restrictive therapy stimulates muscle hypertrophy via a synergistic response to metabolic stress and mechanical tension with supplemental benefits on cardiovascular fitness and pain. New forms of blood flow restriction and expanding applications in post-operative patients and athletes hold promise for expedited recovery. Continued adherence to rehabilitation guidelines and explorations of blood flow restriction physiology and various applications will help optimize its effects and prescriptions. Okay, so it's not like necessarily making it better, or it's not like every bodybuilder would benefit from this. This works for people who are recovering from injury and trying to get back in their game. Okay, so I maintain I am 27% right.
If we could just pump testosterone.
That would be.
I guess we could.
Yeah, we
but
can.
that's
We definitely
another-
can.
That's another.
Do we do
That's
that
just
here?
doping, dude.
It's another conversation.
Yeah,
to Russia?
We do that behind pickleball. Obviously, we have them for upper body and lower body, so you can certainly also do them with legs. You can run.
What about for the third leg?
I don't know if we have a small enough one.
I like how it's like it grips me and then it gives me some release.
Yeah, you like that?
The only thing is just not calling me daddy.
That's
Something
okay.
there.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We can actually, that's an add-on. One of the things that they don't promote, but that I find, I sleep better because of all of that sort of oxygenated good blood that's flowing through your body. It just helps you sleep better.
Oxygenated good blood flowing through your body does not mean anything. There's no new or exciting blood flowing through your body. If your blood is sub-oxygenated through your body, you die. That's why in hospitals, they have your blood oxygen level hooked up to the machine and it beeps if it goes too low. Look, I like this guy. I think he's amazing. You're sleeping well because you work out. That's it. It's not that complicated.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Now I want chicken katsu. Okay, so we're gonna get some food right now. So it's not a gym. We're gonna come and just get protein bars and protein powdered water.
I'm sorry, are those price tags? Is that $10? That can't be right. That's got to be for people that aren't on the $50,000 a year plan, right? There's no way they
Looks to be a lot
charge
fancier,
after charging.
which is kind of a good thing.
Oh my God, those are price tags. Jarvis, rewind. That's $7. It's $7 for that yogurt parfait. Vanilla almond. It's $7 for the oats.
A good thing. And everything here seems to be farm to table, which sets the expectations much higher for food to mouth. So I think I'm gonna get
It sets the expectations higher for $4,500 for the entirety of more than the entirety of my income. The expectations are through the roof.
this. Olipop is so Whole Foods. We're about to order a shitload of food.
There is so many options on this menu and everything looks insanely good. On top of that, they have an iPad with all the calories and macros listed for anything
How
you
much
get,
is this?
which of
It's gonna
course
be like
I was
50
geeking out
bucks in
about.
food.
Oh, that's 60 calories for the sauce? That's good.
And if you care or believe in its danger,
It's
the
gonna be
food here
so
contains
expensive.
No seed oils.
That's
Gluten-free. Hit every diet mark there is.
So I might have overdone it just a little.
Okay, I mean, to be fair, it looks pretty good, but to be unfair, I paid $50,000 to be here.
Got a smoothie, the caffeine dream, for obvious reasons. I love
It's gonna be
spending
like
50
$10 bucks.
grand for the privilege of spending $13 for a smoothie.
What is that? $1,350. Do they have $1,200 smoothies? I guess if you spend $50,000 on your gym membership, $1,200 is like, I don't know, you probably lose that in the parking lot of Walmart.
I mean, to be fair, this is $7 cheaper than typical LA smoothie market value.
insane.
So at this point, it practically feels complimentary. It's really good too, sweetened with dates. I'm a green curry fanatic. Tofu green curry. So they're very plant-based forward here. So I wanted to participate, but I restored some balance and got some steak for the meaty finish. Let's give a taste test here. It tastes authentic and trendy at the same time. Honestly, I don't know if LA is just getting to my head, but the tofu is making me not miss the meat whatsoever. Wow.
Look, I have no doubt that the food is absolutely incredible. I also have no doubt that if I dropped 50 grand on being there, if I have to pay for food, I'm going to riot.
Over here we have the Mexican steak wrap. So I believe the reason why they call it Mexican is because it's in a tortilla. Because fun fact, tortillas originated in Mexico. Now this looks freaking phenomenal. Everything here is also gluten-free, wrapped beautifully. Dip it here. A lot of steak. Whoa. There's actually too much steak.
For 50 grand, there's no such thing as too much steak.
Well, usually in wraps, the steak that's in the wraps is like the scraps, like the eye around. This is almost like filet mignon, man.
That's because you paid
I really wanted to try
$50,000
this
for
thing.
it.
Kind of looks like a TikTok scam. All the colors in there. A lot of healthy ingredients. Got some dark chocolate, coconut, chia seeds. Oh my God. Haven't swallowed this many seeds since Valentine's Day. This one here was forced upon us. They said it's like one of the best sellers. It's more of a dessert. Homemade pistachio butter, coconut meat. Don't know what makes it blue.
That looks pretty good, to be fair.
Wow. It's very hard to go to a gym where the food is spectacular. Spectacular.
For real, everything
It's because you paid $50,000 for it. I better be getting a freebie under the table
is
for
Whole
50
Foods
grand.
level. I also got the top seller, which was leveled up avocado toast.
Of course, the top seller at the $50,000 a month gym is avocado toast. Oh my God.
Of course it is.
Yeah, he said it
I'm
too.
loving life right now.
I absolutely deleted this food and significantly overate, but that's okay. It's for work to see if this place is even worth it.
For a gym to be $50,000, it takes a lot for it to be worth it. But so far from what we've seen, the people that we've interacted with, and the food, it's looking good. It's looking really good. And we haven't even got to the recovery yet. So what's like your favorite part about the gym?
Honestly, it's probably the people that either work here or they're members at this place. You have everyone up from Vince Vaughn to just regular day-to-day people trying to take care of their health. I mean,
There's not a single regular day-to-day person that's paying 50 grand. If you are paying more than the median income of an average American for a gym membership, there is not a single regular person there. You are bizarrely out of touch if you think so.
they have a nutritionist on staff. They have Eastern Western medicine. They have everything they can offer. And then from like an athlete perspective, cold plunge saunas, hyperbaric chambers, Normatec boots, they offer everything.
Yeah, Vince Vaughn.
Which you could get for so much less. I mean, Equinox is like, what, $500 a month, and it has all of those same things.
Vince Vaughn, my new pickleball partner.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
It's incredible.
Anyone else show up here?
Kendrick Lamar. Those are probably the two big names that I've seen here.
Who do you think won the beef, Drake or Kendrick?
Yeah, I am not in a position to say. Probably Kendrick.
After eating, I wanted to take advantage of all the extra amenities, starting with acupuncture. It's a traditional Chinese medicine technique. It was mostly relaxing, but with some pretty painful moments.
Your second toe was there.
Damn, that one hurt.
If I paid $50,000 a month, I do not want to get stabbed. I can get stabbed for free by walking around downtown at the town that I live at night. I don't want to go to the gym and get stabbed.
What does it feel like?
That felt like ripping a muscle out of my skin.
You can say it
How's
felt
it feel
bad.
now?
It's good now.
Acupuncture is often paired with gua sha, which is this stone-like thing she's using to scrape my face. Even saying the word gua sha makes my jaw feel better. I was literally in heaven. I don't think I've ever been this relaxed in my entire life.
Man, you're so good at putting the needles in. I don't even know where you go inside.
That's what she said.
To finish off, we did some cupping to relieve muscle pain and tension, improve blood circulation, and promote relaxation. And yeah, the lumps on my back look absolutely terrifying. From there, I went and put on what looks to be a pair of Brian Shaw's pants, but it's actually a lymphatic drainage massage, which is not cheap.
Using 12 zones of air to inflate and deflate to push the lymphatic fluids towards your core so you can get those.
This is another thing where I'm like, I don't know squat about squat, but does this not feel like a scam? Like, yeah, for $50,000, this pushes more blood through your lymphatic system or whatever.
Ups and downs.
I think I'm being squeezed like a tube of toothpaste.
Whoa!
Getting drained in the red light. Am I in LA or am I in Amsterdam? This has been quite the day. I feel amazing. I don't want to go home. There's a point where you just start to feel like a lab rat. I think I've hit that point. I'm so relaxed.
There are a few different options for cold exposure here, but out in the open is cryotherapy, which gets between -120 and 190.
This does feel like Everest. I have officially inverted. All my vascularity is just going away. I look like I don't lift anymore. Can you even see my abs? It's only been a minute? My nipples might take your eye out right now. They're so hard. 3, 2.
Am I going to get age restricted for this?
1.
Great job, great job, great job.
Oh, that felt like a survival situation.
You lose the vascularity because all the blood is rushing all to your internal organs.
Yeah, I look like I don't even lift anymore.
You know?
Yeah.
It'll
Oh,
be right,
you think so?
It'll be right back. Pretty soon you'll get a nice little boost of energy.
Yeah, no, I feel great now.
And that's why we kind of have it right before the gym, because it kind of works like.
Oh, is this like the pre-workout?
It's like your pre-workout.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Recover. You get that? The vibes in this area, unparalleled. It's my favorite by far. I love how the cold plunges are all side by side. Because you come in with the boys, the first guy who complains about the coldness, next round of smoothies are on him. You know what I mean? Look at this. They also have, for your phone, so you can go on Instagram.
Well, yeah, if you didn't document it, did it even happen?
And post a story, because if you don't do that, I mean, really no point in doing it, right?
Is it big? I mean, the whole gym is a flex. So it makes sense that they would like set the whole thing up for photo ops so that you can flex on the internet. I mean, the gym is not worth $50,000. For $50,000, what they're doing is they're just stroking your ego.
So I'm not doing cold plunges. I hate that. But we got the saunas.
Not only do cold plunges suck, but there's also no scientific evidence suggesting that it actually helps with muscle growth. It might help with recovery, but as far as actual muscle growth is concerned, it actually slows down hypertrophy because it constricts your muscles and stops nutrients from getting to them, letting them grow as optimally as possible. Warm plunges actually help with hypertrophy, but nobody's interested in that because warm plunges feel good, and the rise and grind bros would never take to that.
Tell me why we need a sauna this big. Imagine how long it takes to heat this thing up. And when this thing gets full, it's probably like that movie, Snakes on a Plane, if you know what I'm saying. It really does feel like royalty just sitting in here in a sauna that's genuinely probably bigger than my condo that I live in. I need some friends.
After the sauna, I went into this massive steam room where you couldn't see anything. It was actually kind of creepy.
Oh, there's 2 people over there? Yeah. Can you guys see me? No. No. It's like that show, Love is Blind.
I like being in here because I can be anyone who I want to be, you know? It's like being at a masquerade. Sitting down, yeah.
I can't see you. Like, you could be flipping me out right now. No idea.
I'm just blowing you kisses, don't worry.
If you were gonna take me on a date, where would it be? What would we do?
All right, well, I'm gonna go. So you guys have a great rest of your night. Yeah, bye.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can tell how much more
Yeah, we're not tight like that. I'm about to head out.
relaxed my face looks from all that Eastern medicine stuff. That was crazy.
Okay, but also you'd be relaxed. You could go anywhere and get a nice massage in low light in a warm room where they like rub your face and, you know, full 9 yards. Of course you're going to be relaxed. You don't need to pay $4,500 for it. It's crazy.
I feel like I chugged a bottle of freaking painkillers. Now we're on the 10th mat. Apparently this was used for horses to recover, which is just insane. And the fact that all this is just here
Does
to
it
use
shock
whenever
you?
you want, I can book an appointment for the acupuncture anytime I want. It just keeps on getting better and better. And everyone apparently feels something once they get off this mat, so that'll be interesting to see.
And it takes about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's just sort of.
Yeah. Whoa.
Wait, what does the mat do?
My brain feels.
Does it just shock you? Because if so, this just seems like another one of those tech bro things where they're selling pseudoscience.
Like it's like fuzzy.
I just spent the entire day inside this gym, and honestly, I could have slept here. Whether it's worth it really depends on what you value. Having everything under one roof is tough to beat. But for now, I'm gonna head back home and go to my $50 a month gym.
So that was the most expensive gym in the world. Yeah, I don't think that's worth it.